Have you ever walked into a room and felt an instant shift in your mood for no apparent reason? A sudden heaviness in the air. A quiet sadness that doesn't belong to you. You might dismiss it. But what if your home is trying to tell you something? What if it's holding onto energetic echoes of every argument, every worry, and every tear shed within its walls? Today, we'll learn to listen to those echoes and gently show them the door. Your home is not just a collection of walls and furniture. From a Buddhist perspective, it is a living, breathing mirror of your inner world. Every corner reflects the state of your mind and heart. So if your space feels heavy, stagnant, or chaotic, it's simply an invitation to not only cleanse your home, but to bring profound peace and clarity back to yourself. Stay with me, and I'll show you how. Imagine your home has a breath of its own. Does it inhale with ease, light, and joy, or does it take shallow, strained breaths, weighed down by unseen burdens? Every sound, thought, and emotion you experience becomes a part of its atmosphere. In this video, we'll explore the ancient Buddhist wisdom of helping your home and your spirit breathe freely once again. Have you ever stepped into a room and instantly felt it? A subtle heaviness in the air that you can't quite explain. Or perhaps you've wondered why a feeling of sadness or irritability seems to linger in your home long after the moment has passed. Imagine sitting in your own living room, sunlight pouring through the windows. Yet the atmosphere feels dense, as if unseen shadows are resting in the corners. This is how negative energy often hides in plain sight. Welcome, dear friends, to Wisdom Woven, a place where we share gentle, timeless lessons from Buddhism to bring more peace into our daily lives. We are so grateful for the incredible community growing here. But we've noticed that while so many of you find value in these videos, only a small percentage are subscribed. If you feel a connection to this wisdom, please take a moment to like, subscribe, and share this video. Your support is the energy that allows us to continue creating this content. And it truly helps our community grow stronger. Now, let's talk about the soul of your home. In the Buddhist view, your home is far more than just walls and a roof. It is a sacred reflection of your mind and heart. When your mind carries the weight of stress, old pain, or unresolved anger, your home can begin to echo that energy in subtle, yet powerful ways. Clearing this energy isn't just about lighting incense or performing complex rituals. It's about a much deeper practice, creating a beautiful, flowing balance between your inner state and your outer space. Think of it this way: just as dust slowly and silently settles on your furniture, negative energy gathers from daily worries, a harsh word spoken in haste, or an unhealed emotion. But here is the good news, the hopeful truth: just as dust can be gently wiped away, this energetic residue can also be cleansed with mindful, loving care. The invisible weight, understanding negative energy. In the quiet moments of life, when all the noise of the world fades, you might begin to sense it, that invisible weight within the walls of your home. From a Buddhist perspective, this is a form of obstructed life force. It's not a ghost or a curse, it's an energetic imprint. The Buddha taught that your mind and the space you inhabit are not separate. They are in a constant, flowing dialogue. When you have a stressful phone call, the frantic energy doesn't just disappear when you hang up. It lingers in the chair where you sat. When two people argue in a room, the sharp, discordant energy remains long after they've made up. These potent emotions imprint themselves on the space, coloring the atmosphere in a way that is deeply felt, even if it isn't consciously understood. This energy is a natural consequence. Just as clear water becomes muddy when stirred, the energy of a home becomes unsettled when disturbed. Buddhism often describes the mind as a garden. If left unattended, weeds will naturally grow. The weed of resentment, the weed of chronic worry, the weed of impatience. These are the very roots of the negative energy that spreads from the garden of your mind into the sanctuary of your home. In this way, the energy in your home acts as a compassionate mirror. It gently reveals what is asking for attention inside of you. It is a call to action, reminding you that the space you live in can be healed, just as your own heart can be softened with time, patience, and gentle care. Sacred spaces, why your home reflects your mind. Let's deepen this understanding. The home is a sacred space that mirrors the state of your mind and heart. Just as the perfectly still surface of a lake reflects the vastness of the sky above. When your mind is calm, the reflection is clear. When your mind is turbulent, the reflection is disturbed. When we begin to truly see our home as sacred, our entire relationship with it shifts. It is no longer just a place of convenience. It becomes a living, breathing extension of our own energy field. This is why intention is so powerful. You can clean a table mechanically, just to get a chore done. Or, you can clean the same table with the loving intention of creating a clear, peaceful space for your family to gather and share a meal. The physical action is identical, but the energy infused into the act is completely different. The latter transforms a chore into a blessing. The Zen master teaches, your home listens to your heart. When your heart is heavy, it is as if the walls absorb this weight. When your heart is joyful, your home breathes with light. Becoming aware of this delicate dance is the first step toward transforming your space into a true sanctuary. The power of mindful cleansing. Mindful cleansing rituals are the beautiful bridge that connects the inner peace of your mind to the outer world of your home. These practices are simple, profound acts carried out with full attention. The true essence of any cleansing ritual begins with intention. Before you start, simply pause, take a deep breath, set a clear, heartfelt intention. I am clearing this space to invite freshness, light, and harmony. This quiet moment aligns your own energy, creating a sacred atmosphere. Water is the universal symbol of emotional flow and purification. When you sprinkle water, you aren't just wetting the room. You are symbolically washing away
stagnant emotional residue, allowing for a fresh start. Imagine it like a gentle spring rain cleansing the earth. Fire, through a candle, represents the light of awareness that dispels the darkness of ignorance and confusion. The gentle flame transforms, reminding us that even in the heaviest spaces, the single point of light can bring warmth and clarity. Sound, from a bell or singing bowl, works on a vibrational level. Think of it like this. Stagnant energy is like a frozen, rigid pattern. The clear, resonant vibrations of a bell break up that rigidity, creating movement and flow once again, calling your awareness back to the peacefulness of the present. But perhaps the most powerful cleansing comes not from any tool, but from within. A Zen master says, "Clear your mind, and the home will clear itself." When anger and resentment are softened by compassion, the very walls seem to breathe easier. Forgiveness is a quiet, unseen cleansing ritual that renews every corner of your home. This journey of clearing is not about achieving perfection, but about cultivating gentle, consistent awareness. It's about remembering that by changing our energy, we change our home, and by changing our home, we change the way our spirit rests in the world. Now that we understand what negative energy is and how our home reflects our inner state, you may be wondering about the deeper principles that govern this flow. How can we create a foundation of lasting balance and harmony? In our next section, we will explore the timeless Buddhist teachings on energy and the simple, daily practices you can adopt to guard your sacred space. In our journey so far, we've come to understand our home not just as a physical structure, but as a sacred mirror reflecting our inner world. We've learned to recognize the invisible weight of negative energy and have explored the first steps of mindful cleansing. Now, we delve deeper, moving from understanding to practice. How do we build the lasting foundation of peace? How do we guard our sanctuary day by day, moment by moment? The Zen master reminds us, small drops of water, though humble, over time carve great rivers. So too, do small, daily actions build a lasting temple of peace. Let's explore these simple, yet profound, daily practices, the rhythm of peace. Daily practices to guard your home. Life moves quickly, and to keep your home a bright and peaceful refuge, you don't need grand ceremonies. You need a gentle, consistent rhythm of care. It begins the moment you wake. Before rising, take a single, conscious breath. Set a simple intention for the day. May peace flow into every room and every heart in this home. This quiet act is like opening a window in your soul, allowing calm energy to weave its way through your house before the day even begins. Throughout the day, practice clearing the air, both literally and metaphorically. Every morning, open your windows. As you do, visualize the fresh air carrying away any stale or heavy energy from the night, inviting in openness, clarity, and new possibilities. Likewise, be mindful of the emotional air. Are you holding onto a grudge from yesterday? Daily reflection and the quiet act of forgiveness clear this emotional fog, allowing the light to enter once more. Movement is healing. The simple act of tidying as you go, placing a book back on its shelf, wiping a counter, is a form of active meditation. These small, mindful gestures prevent energetic stagnation before it can even begin, maintaining a beautiful, clear flow throughout your home. Water, our ancient symbol of renewal, can be a daily ally. When you wash your hands, truly feel the water cleansing not just your skin, but your energy. When you water your plants, See it as an offering of life that nurtures the entire home. Each connection with water is an invitation for freshness to enter. Equally important is creating moments of silence. Our world is filled with noise. For just a few minutes each day, turn it all off. In that silence, the space resets, your mind resets. You reconnect with the deeper stillness that is the true source of all peaceful energy. And in that quiet space, practice gratitude. Take a moment to truly appreciate the shelter your home provides. Feel thankful for the simple comforts, the people within it, the safety it offers. Have you ever noticed how gratitude physically feels? It's an expansion, a warmth in the chest. That feeling is a powerful energy that transforms heaviness into light. The dance of sound and silence. In the sacred quiet of our homes, sound weaves its own magic. The Zen master teaches that sound is a profound tool for shaping energy. Like the air we breathe, it moves freely, touching every corner and every heart. Think of chanting. It is far more than words spoken aloud. It is an offering of vibration that carries your deepest intention. When you chant a simple mantra, you create gentle waves of energy that ripple through your home, dissolving tension like soft rain washing dust from leaves. It's not necessary to be a scholar. The loving intention behind the sound is what holds the healing power. The sacred sound of a bell or a singing bowl has been used for centuries for this very reason. A single, clear tone can cut through mental clutter and stagnant energy, calling your awareness back to this very moment. It is an instant reset button for the atmosphere. Yet, for sound to have its power, it must be balanced by its equally sacred partner, silence. Silence is not emptiness. It is a full and potent presence. It is the gentle space between the sounds where healing truly deepens. A home filled with mindful silence feels like a soft embrace, a place where tension naturally melts away. The Zen master says, "Listen to the silence as you would listen to a song. In that stillness, the heart's true voice is heard." The dance between sound and silence is the rhythm of life itself. Like the inhale and the exhale, each needs the other for balance. Bringing natural sounds into your home, the song of birds from an open window, the gentle patter of rain, also nourishes the soul and connects your space to the healing rhythms of the earth. Symbols of serenity, objects that transform energy in the quiet spaces of our homes. Small objects can carry deep meaning. Sacred symbols are more than mere decorations. They are vessels of intention, gentle anchors for our awareness that remind us of the path to peace. One of the most beloved is the Buddha statue. More than just a piece of art, it represents the awakened mind, the calm, clear, compassionate awareness that is our own true nature. Placing a statue in your home is a quiet invitation to reflect on these qualities. The energy around it often feels scented, encouraging you to slow down and simply breathe. Another powerful symbol is the lotus flower. This beautiful blossom grows from muddy water, rising above the surface to bloom, pure and untouched. It is a profound reminder that no matter how troubled or heavy the energy may feel, purity, beauty, and peace can always emerge. It is the ultimate symbol of hope and transformation. Even simple objects like mala beads for counting mantras, or the soft flutter of prayer flags in the breeze, carry a subtle, uplifting energy. The key is the intention you bring to them. The care we show these objects matters deeply. Cleaning him gently, offering him a place of honor, and allowing them to be daily reminders are acts of mindfulness that keep their energy alive and vibrant. The Zen master smiles softly and says, "Each symbol is a seed of peace. When planted in your home with intention, these seeds grow and fill the space with a calm, steady light." The unseen architect, thoughts, speech, and actions. Ultimately, the most powerful force shaping the energy of your home is not something you can buy or arrange. It is the unseen trinity of your thoughts, your speech, and your actions. The mind is the source from which all else springs. Your thoughts, even when left unspoken, silently carve paths in the atmosphere. This is why mindfulness of thought is so crucial. The practice isn't to silence the mind, but to notice the quality of your thoughts, gently releasing those that carry negativity and nurturing those that carry kindness. Your words hold even greater power as they travel from your mind into the shared space. In Buddhism, right speech is essential for peace. It means speaking truthfully, gently, and with a kind intention. Have you ever felt the air crackle with tension after a harsh argument? Or felt a room soften after a sincere apology? Your words are like seeds. Plant those of kindness, and your home will become a garden. Finally, your actions are the visible footprints you leave in the energy of your home. A door slammed in frustration sends a ripple of tension through every room. A cup of tea offered with love radiates warmth. The Zen master says, "Let your actions be light and kind." When patience guides your responses and generosity inspires your gestures, you become the conscious architect of a harmonious home. The alchemist's fire, transforming conflict into compassion. Conflict is a natural part of life, like a storm that can stir the calm waters of our home. Yet, Buddhist wisdom teaches that this fire does not have to be destructive. It can be transformative. The Zen master says, "Anger is like a fire. It can burn the home, or it can warm it. The difference is how we tend the flame. When tension arises, the first step is to pause. Take a single, conscious breath. This creates a sacred space between the trigger and your reaction. In that space, you find the freedom to choose compassion over anger. Compassion asks, what pain is beneath this person's words? What fear is driving their actions? This doesn't excuse harmful behavior, but it dissolves the hard shell of judgment, opening a door for understanding. Forgiveness is the ultimate act of clearing. The Zen master teaches, to forgive is not to forget, but to release the heavy burden so your heart may fly free. When you forgive, you open a window in a stuffy room, letting the fresh air of peace rush in, a temple of light, your home, your heart. The journey to clear and fill a home with peace is truly a journey inward. As you bring gentle care to your living space, you bring that same tenderness to your own heart. To clear the energy within your walls is to clear the shadows within yourself. Your home becomes your temple not when it is perfect, but when every act within it becomes a mindful offering, washing the dishes, folding the laundry, speaking a kind word, these are the humble bricks with which you build your sanctuary. The light within you, your true nature, is like a sun that is always shining beyond the clouds. Your daily practices are the gentle breezes that clear those clouds, allowing your inner sun to illuminate every corner of your home and your life. This sacred light is always with you, steady and true, a quiet guide through all of life's seasons. May your home be a true reflection of this light, a refuge of peace, a wellspring of joy, and a sanctuary for all who enter. Friends, so many of you visit this channel to find a moment of peace. Yet only a small number choose to walk this path with us by subscribing. If this wisdom has touched your heart, your support allows it to reach many more. Please like, comment, and share this video. And if you haven't already, subscribe to Guiding Dharma. Together, we are nurturing a growing circle of calm and kindness in the world. With deep gratitude, may the light of peace bless your home and your heart.